Alright, so there's what I should be doing, and then what the situation allows. I'm in a very cold house. A few years ago, a friend of mine disappeared. And when she was found, it was pretty obvious that she needed a safe place. So the house that I'm in now, I started trying to save the money for. So we'll get to right before Natalie died. Right before Natalie died, Ken and Leah had stolen all of my money. I had to make a choice between living in Chapel, Nebraska, and only having Laura Nelson and Brenda Dickinson to talk to. Or moving in with Ken and Leah, which I already lived there. I was paying 2 rents. And I needed to cut one of those places out so I could save money. So I cut out the low income here at Hilltop. And I moved in full time with Ken and Leah. Ken and Leah stole all my money. So I didn't even have the money to try to go back to Hilltop and Chapel. I didn't have the money to go anywhere. My vehicle was busted. Nothing I could do. But I had 2 properties in mind. One of them in Colorado that had a lot of building materials, natural building materials on it, or this place here. And I wasn't sure which one I was going to get, but I had a plan to save my money and get one of them. Somebody else bought this house. It's cold. There's one room where there's a heater, and as much as I should be going through Natalie and Alicia's messages with me on Facebook to show you all that we were friends at the time when they were pretending I was stalking them, and that after we were no longer friends, that I was just trying to get the slander that was harming me, physically harming me, and preventing me from seeing my loved ones to stop. Now, I need to be able to set up my computer in order to do that and have internet access, and also not disturb the man who's sleeping on the couch in that one room. So instead of working on what I should be working on, I'm just making a video about it. A video about what I should be doing and the roadblocks that are preventing me from doing so. All of the money that was spent on me and all of the money that I spent was wasted without people like Kayla Trujillo coming forward and telling what she knew. People like Karamia and Katie Cahill coming forward with what they knew. People like Shannon Alvarado coming forward with what they knew. And when they wasted my time for over a year, I'm gonna, and just never did. Never made the effort. Shannon finally did. But then she thought that I should just let it go, and she treated me completely like shit on more than one occasion. Many occasions, matter of fact. And she doesn't see it that way. It's okay for her to treat me like that, but it's not okay for me to show the situation. Many people who promised to come forward, rather than doing so, they had other people call me up to threaten me. Karamia did this. She had a man call me up to threaten me. She created so much drama and did so much harm to me, not caring, even in the least bit, how much she destroyed my ability to defend myself by, number 1, not coming forward, by number 2, lying outright. Number 3, not finding out what's going on before doing something destructive. doing something mean-hearted and cruel. Alicia Bollinger belongs in prison because it was her slander, her jealousy of her sister, her drug use, and her predators, her decision to not tell the truth has had long-lasting consequences for me. I want my life to end every single day because the police won't take my report, and people like Karamia went out of their way to destroy evidence, to hide evidence, to not tell the truth. I'm not as grossed out by her as I am by Aaron Cockerham and Dan Fabert, though, because Aaron Cockerham was being threatened and was threatening towards Karamia. And that's important. She knew that Layla Johnson, aka Layla Dunan, aka Missy Johnson, was not who she said she was, but didn't bother to tell me that. Neither did Dan Fabert. I had to call them both out on it. Imagine that. These people who claimed that they cared did nothing. Did they come forward with the truth? No, they didn't. They saw the bullying that was going on and did nothing. Katie Cahill kept on saying that she was going to do things that legally she shouldn't have offered to do, because legally it's against the law for her to offer to do those things. She is not an attorney. She should have not pretended that she would be my attorney. Katie Cahill lives in Illinois. I want charges pressed against her for the things that she did. I'd rather she came forward and told what she knows, but she's not going to. She said if I took the videos down that I had made about her not telling the truth, that she would make a statement. No, you don't get to blackmail me like that. You did what you did wrong, and I posted it up. Maybe you should have kept your word instead of trying to bargain with me after I spoke out about you not keeping your word. Katie Cahill, you lied to me repeatedly. I don't respect that. Karamia, you lied to me repeatedly. I don't respect that. Jamie Curtis lied to me repeatedly. No, I don't respect that. But at the same time, I already knew what Jamie was all about years ago. And if it weren't for her son, she would have been out of my life over a decade ago. I choose to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But sometimes that requires fighting fire with fire. People threatened my life for an entire year before Natalie died. And then the news and the police and their slander resulted in thousands more taking part, doing everything that they could to prevent me from showing evidence, doing everything that they could to cut me off from talking to my loved ones, from seeing my loved ones, from getting help from my loved ones, to cut me off from communication by stealing my phone, by stealing my computers, by complaining about every single thing that I post. Thousands of people took part. Thousands. Meanwhile, the people who claimed that they were going to help did everything in their power not to. Katie Cahill is a piece of shit, straight up. So is Carl Rogers. So is Detective Jai Rogers, Detective Mark Peterson. These are not good people. Not even one of my public pretenders is good people. Not even one. They don't care about their clients. And they don't care about the money either, because they get paid either way. There is no incentive for a public pretender to do their job, unless their job is to allow innocent people to be railroaded in court. Fuck the United States.